Okay, so, oh, that's a bit loud. It's just a bit loud. Bit loud in my TV. Okay, so I figured out the hot new way to record. Well, not to record, but to sync my audio. And that is, at the start of every recording session, I will sing the title screen music. But we're going to skip the title scene this time because we've reached the point in the game where the title scene music actually plays in its entirety as the bridge between the first part that we played and the rest of the game, which is all one continuous mission. That was the little tutorial bit we had. And now is the bridge, the opening. So let's try and get synced up. Let's do it. We're checking the hard disk drive. Checking that disk drive. Checking it, checking it, checking it, checking it. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Konami, Konami, Konami. I'm just trying to prevent other things as a syncing reference because video productions, that's way too late. Never mind. Am I seriously going to keep this ridiculous pre-roll of me trying to sync things in? I am. That's what I'm going to do, and you'll deal with it because I have. Sarah assures me I have a wonderful voice that just gets her off, and this is. I'm doing a public service by talking in that voice. Oh, I told you I wasn't going to play that, so we'll play it now in a second when I get past this menu. So I'll be showing a bit more tips and tricks this time. Last time I showed you the how to fight without fucking around with the first person controls and looking like an asshole method. So you've got two main guns in the game that you'll have at this point. You've got the tranquilizer and the main guns. You can tell because tranquilizers are blue usually in these games. But anyway, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a hot second. Checking hard disk drive. We're checking the hard disk drive again. For some reason, I don't know why they don't just preload this memory and then just. I guess it would cause potential file loss if it crashed. I don't know. That's a very technical thing, don't worry about that. That's just me bullshitting. Did I try speedrun very easy? I guess I must have, otherwise why would that thing be there? Maybe my little brother played this. He isn't very good at all, anything. Well, he isn't very good. He just likes to play things easy. He likes to take life easy. I used to slag him off for that, but I appreciate that. He's a little kid. Okay. So last time, in all those cutscenes that I skipped, we got our butts kicked, and all our bones broke, and we got hit by a nuclear bomb. But it's fine, we're alive. It's a week later. It's a week later, and we're on a fancy new plane. I have no idea what the fucking recording definition is this time. It came out at like 480 or some weird definition last time. I'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about video quality to start with, as long as I get the technicals worked out, basically, in this. I have no idea who that is, mate. Did I skip over the fucking intro? And I'm not going to get a chance to sync it at all. I guess the intro only plays if like you continue playing past the point where it saves. Otherwise, if you just load in at the mandatory save point, it will start you after that little bit. Otherwise, it's an extra continuation of the title screen just after you've loaded in, just having seen the title screen. So I guess that makes sense, but now my route into syncing is lost. I could just say captures fucking lines. Nah, I won't do that. Anyway, we're getting our asses handed to us by red tape. And we've got an unexpected call at the White House. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev.
Yes, that's very nice. Hey, it's Soviet Union, that's right.
One of our country's names. Are the Russians going to be helping us?
No, don't be silly. Oh yeah, in some cutscenes you can press R1, which is the first person button, to actually look in first person. Oh. And apparently in the State's cockpit, we've got a glamour shot of some Japanese model here. Didn't even know that.
There was a defection.
You learn something new every time you play these games. There's always some weird Easter egg to be found.
You mean the two NSA who went over to the Soviet Union?
Apparently, this is some historical fiction here with the code breakers being real people, but they're not the same as the ones in this game. At least I don't think so.
Code names are Adam and code names are Adam and Eve. I've been told that Adam is involved in Adam is right.
That's one fancy fucking plane. That's the kind of thing that I'm like way too noobish at Kerbal to ever actually make. I was Let's Play Kerbal, I don't really have a good way of recording that. Like, I don't have a good machine that just fraps it. It's been years since I actually watched this particular cutscene. Usually I skip this one. If I'm going to skip any cutscene, it'll be this series of cutscenes.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
You don't want to stop me, I'm Snake. Anyway, like I said, my plan is to do a longer Let's Play with my little sister where we actually give commentary over these cutscenes. There's no need for me to be playing these cutscenes right now. We're getting into the nitty gritty. We're watching the not watching the cutscenes, specifically not watching the cutscenes. We're just going to play the game as is. So, we've landed in the middle of the night. There isn't a specific day-night cycle, but certain areas of the game that you reach, according to the linear story of the game, think time will have passed, and that affects visibility, which affects the effectiveness of certain camo. Because we got picked up last time, we have different equipment, so like the life medicine, and you may have seen me equipped last time, we don't have that anymore. But we do have this gun. We're not going to have it for very long, but we have this gun, and it's not the tranquilizer gun, it's a regular ass gun. And we can use it to, okay, so I'll show you the food system. We shoot this snake. I hope no one's too upset by me. It's just survivalism. I'm not gonna kill that snake for no reason. This is gritty survivalism. I'm gonna eat that snake later, and or use weird exploits when it goes off. But I didn't kill that snake for no reason. I killed it because I'm a snake, and this is Snake Eater, and you gotta eat a few snakes in Snake Eater. That's just the way it is. It's in the job description. It's literally the title of the game. But yeah, you gotta hunter-gather yourself some supplies from time to time in this game. Speedruns, you won't see that happen very much, but in a typical run-through, you will have to eat every now and then. You've got two bars, you've got your stamina and your health, and they correlate with each other in their own way. But you may have heard a horse there, depending on how loud I made to capture, and we're just gonna see the horse. Just gonna see the horse. Okay, I've got an idea for a sync. Skipping horse scene in 3, 2, 1. Anyway, that's our friend's horse, and she didn't like us being near her horse, so she pops out and breaks her arm. Snake is just in, like, critical condition. He's getting his butt kicked for this first part, so... also, she broke her gun. She can just do it with her bare hands. So all we have is these stun grenades. You can aim in an arc. Fuck me. No. You're not allowed to see me. Stop. Fuck. So bad. I got way too cocky there. I'm supposed to be showing you the tips and tricks, but I just got cocky. Well, there's not much to be done at this point anyway. I don't have a gun or anything, and this is just like some dark, boring environments. But yeah, this is the same environment as the previous area, and we're just going to like walk through this for a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's new enemies in this area, yeah. I'm so used to MGS5 where you just look at these guys and you mark them and you just psychically know where they are all times from that point onwards. I can't tell which way he's looking, it's a bit too dark. Oh wait, I can, because he's got a little light on his fucking chest in the middle of the jungle. It's just beeping, flashing repeatedly for no reason. So you've got a bit of an allowance with guards being aware of you. If he can, like, shout out, Like, he'll have a little exclamation mark over his head, and he can shout out to his friends that he sees me. But if I take him out before he can, like, become fully cognizant and report in that I'm here, then the alarm in the map as a whole will not be raised, and I can just take him out peacefully. I've got my hunting knife. Let's take these mushrooms. There we go. So you don't have to kill just animals. You can be a vegetarian. You can take mushrooms. Fuck. Guard. I'm going to try and get this. I'm really bad at it though. Oh, fuck! 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 I did a kill. I held down. This is a fucking third party controller, so the sensitivity is a bit high, so I just like held down the button a bit too long, and now I killed that guy. I fucking stabbed him in the throat for no reason because controls. Well, I guess I'm not going for a no kills run then. Fucking controller, man. So yeah, I've now killed a man because of somewhat faulty controls, but there's a little place in here where we get some nice extra equipment. Blah 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 blah. The next area is empty. The only reason it would have anyone in it is if I was seen here and it raised an alarm, and alarms continue into the next area. So if the alarm had been raised, there would be additional guards. When you get an alert, more guards are called in until the alarm ends. The most immediate way to stop an alert is to just take out everyone on the map so there's no one else reporting, but in maps where they do call in additional people, that becomes increasingly impractical. So a lot of the times the recommended strategy is just to hold still and wait quietly somewhere for a little bit. We're going off to meet somebody in these ruins in the same place. See, it's like, it's rhyming or whatever. I have an AK-47. Who cares if the boss broke our fucking shitty handgun? I have an AK. I can do whatever I want. Gonna eat this ink cap. Disgusting. Yeah, he only likes to taste of meat. He's a real carnivore, that snake. You people that are wild for the trivia about sexual politics in Japan, you know what that means. He's a meat eater. He ain't a vegetarian. He knows what he wants and he eats it out or something. We've got these various sensors because in the previous games they have the Soliton radar, which is this overhead display. It's on your HUD and it shows things in this radius. It correlates to where all the enemies are and where they're looking, and it gives you this huge amount of information that you don't really need. It makes you overpowered if you do know it in a way. You don't have to look at the screen. But they would also, in like MGS2, it would give you this, like it would give you the anti-personal sensor, which just like shakes when people are nearby. But we don't need any of this immediately, and it weighs us down, and the more equipment you're carrying, the faster your stamina will drain, so we'll just unequip that for now, until I decide we need it. Binoculars too. That isn't something that I fully intend to switch into. In fact, throughout an entire run, I will never use any of those things once. So we have the stamina bar that's segmented into 4 things up there, and that's we regain that through eating things. Whereas the health bar above it is depleted by getting hit, and we replenish it mostly through sitting still after being hit. We can climb up boxes by pressing triangle. I can get the... Yeah, I didn't fall off that time. I now have a cardboard box. So you've got menus within menus. This is the first game since Metal Gear Solid 1 where we have proper menus, and we start getting a bit of a hint that this is our first hint that Hideo's going to get out of control with the menus within menus thing by the time MGS5 comes around, but it's not too out of control now. But we do have a menu to decide, like, here is our list of weapons and our list of items, and we have a sub-menu for deciding which is in our list of things that we instantly have to do. If we want to equip a weapon that's not in this, we do have to go into the menu and like bring it out of our backpack or whatever. How that's really done isn't really communicated to us really because we're still way down. So we're not like storing it anywhere. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is it's a bit. It makes things less cluttered from a gameplay perspective, so that's fine. Anyway, we've come in this room and there's nobody here. Oh no, what are we going to do? Let's go look somewhere else. Oh, always triggered a cutscene. Yeah, but entering and exiting that room, we've triggered a cutscene. So Boob Lady appears. If you press R1 during like any cutscene with Eva in it, Snake will look at her tits, and it's a bit gross. Some people defend it by saying like, "Oh, Eve uses seduction to overcome men and all that," and that's lovely and all, but she's still a fictional person. She doesn't really have a means of wanting anything, but like it's still not as gratuitous as some things, and you can make the case that it's parodying James Bond or whatever. So I'll give it a pass. It doesn't bother me too much. I would still cosplay her if I had the tits for that. I mean, look at those pixelated tits. Anyway, moving on. She gives us a gun to replace our old gun and a new gun, and we get another mandatory save, which is useless to us because we're just going to keep going. We don't have to wait for mandatory saves. We can just go into the codec and call those people that keep calling us. We'll call them back, and we'll tell them to save our game. That's how it's done. I think after this session I might switch to a regular PS3 controller because I got like 3 of them lying around I just never use. I'll switch to a regular PS3 controller and see if I can get better at CQC, because it's like CQC, grabbing someone and using them as a hostage and all that stuff, it all works off of just one button. It works off the circle button. It's very precise, and like you gotta like hold them up, but you don't want to fucking stab them in the neck too much so that they die. You want to get information out of them, or just strangle them a little bit so that they pass out. I see what I mean? It's like you press R1, you look at her butt. But anyway, for now, the one CQC that's the most important is the fucking body slam, and I can do the body slam, so it's fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, these guys have turned up, and they want a piece of us. There's 8 of them, and we can't progress in the game until we've taken out these 8 guys. I forget my ideal strategy for doing this. What the fuck was it again? It was cause of distraction. Smoke grenades create low visibility, stun grenades knock people out. See, just by throwing around grenades randomly, I've knocked out 3 people already. So those are the people that were going to storm this room. I don't know why I'm doing no kills, because, like, as I just established, I'm fucked in the no kills because I fucking slipped up one time. But it's fine, like, as long as we mostly don't kill anyone, we're still a mostly good person. There's a lot of people here. I could be killing a lot more people than I am right now. And although she gave us a tranquilizer gun, it's not automatically equipped, so we got to go into the backpack and we got to equip this, which is the best gun in the game. Like, not so much in a boss fight or in a massive fight like this, but as long as they don't see you, the tranquilizer gun is your babe. Oh fuck. Like that is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I don't even see them now. Where are they? Where the fuck is this person that sees me? They're nowhere. They instantly didn't see me again. See, I should be really looking out for everything. There's a lot more fog here than I remember. I guess it's like early morning in the jungle, but there's no jungle in this part of Russia. Fuck. How did you miss, bro? You didn't hit me once. Fuck that guy. Oh, fuck. Fuck! The L1 controls. Hate him. Anyway, he's going to try and circle around, straight around this fucking tree. As soon as he pauses for just a second. Nope. Body slammed! The people you knock out in this particular fight will just stay unconscious until the end of the fight. Because that's just how this fight goes. Oh! It's this cheeky sniper up there. He's here in normal mode too. Fuck! Shit. Okay, so now I know where all of them are anyway. Fuck, I tried to let that guy hostage so I could use him as human shield. Oh, he's got a wound! Yeah, when you've got a section of your health bar it turns red, as you might be able to see at this resolution. I can't tell if you can tell that. But when part of your health bar is red, that indicates a wound, and the rest of your health as you might also be able to see, is slowly regenerating, but a wound will theoretically not be able to heal itself over time, except that it does. It does heal over time, it just takes a longer amount of time. What the game expects you to do is to muddle through your menu and go into the medicine view or whatever and patch up all your wounds individually and all this nonsense. So that wound can then heal normally. But here's what you do, right? You just don't heal it. And then after like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, the wound will heal by itself anyway. It'll just heal, and then not only will it have healed without you expending any equipment, but your health bar will grow because Snake is learning to take more hits. No. I might snap this guy's neck by accident here. I don't remember how to interrogate something. Nope. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I killed a member of the Ocelot. Sorry. Anyway, let's make good on my promise that this is the best gun. Okay, so when you're aiming, or even just when you're in first person, okay, watch. You got your L2. L2 makes you lean to the left. R2 makes you lean to the right. If you hold down L2 and R2, you go on your tiptoes. But it's my belief that the enemies only scan for your location in terms of your hitbox outside of the tiptoeing. But tiptoeing causes your line of sight to be raised, but it doesn't cause your position as far as the enemies are aware to be altered. So you're potentially able to step out of cover and shoot somebody without them necessarily being able to shoot back at you by exploiting that. That'll come in useful a few times later on. Anyway, like right now, I'm just gonna. If you headshot someone, yeah, if you headshot them with a tranquilizer, they instantly lose consciousness. If you're playing on very easy modes, you don't have to do anything. You just shoot them with a tranquilizer and instantly lose consciousness, no matter what their health or location you hit them at is. But a tranquilizer will take them out, no problem. And in a normal guard situation, blah blah blah. In a normal guard situation, if they find a dead body, look, my red wound's already healing, so my health will increase. You'll get a little noise. In a normal guard situation, if they find a dead body, they'll of course like raise an alert. But if you just tranquilize someone, then they'll just be like, they'll kick them awake and be like, this guy was sleeping on the job. And that won't trigger any sort of alarm whatsoever, and you'll be safer that way. Plus, you've got basically adequate, like you can see you can see a silencer meter above your handguns here, and the Mark 22 tranquilizer gun, you'll pick up more suppressors rather throughout the game, and as long as you just go skating for that a little bit, it should be sufficient to last you throughout the entire game without any hassle, and you can just shoot people with silence tranquilizer from any range you really want within reason, and you're golden. There's quite a few tactics in that fight that I didn't bother with because it's normal and I can't really bother like straining over anything, but like here's something I could do if I was doing an non-lethal one and hadn't already fucked it up. A personal favourite of mine is to just go up and just, if you push this barrel, it'll explode. Okay, that one doesn't explode, but it'll not, that one will have knocked him out. I think one of these explodes. I could be wrong. But if you use environmental objects to hit an enemy, it usually doesn't count as a kill. Oh, face zombie. Does this explode? Yeah! I was looking away, but it exploded. If that explosion had killed a guard, it would not count as my fault. That would not count against our kills throughout this game. So yeah, if you're doing a Foxhound run, you've got to be aware of what isn't a kill, because you've got to go to no kills among other restrictions. Anyway, here at this swamp, Sarah was here for a while I think, but she didn't make it clear to me where she was. I was very confused giving her directions. I see I got the little noise that says I've recovered now. Anyway, so here's a little snake, but don't worry, I'm not going to kill it. I'm not going to kill the snake. I'm going to shoot it with a tranquilizer. And I have 3 cages, and this is going to go in one of the cages. So when you tranquilize a small animal, you can just put it in a cage. And tranquilized animals won't rot, and you can find other uses for them. Like the snake that I just picked up, I can equip as a weapon and throw it at somebody's face, and the snake will attack them viciously. and cause distraction of various kinds. Maybe I'll do that at some point just to show you. But here's this alligator. There's an entire swamp full of alligators, but we're just going to hopefully be able to ignore them. There's a couple of routes through this swamp. You can see him moving in the water there. No. No. Keep the fuck away from me, alligator. Anyway. I feel like the game's lagging a little bit. But anyway. See you later, alligator. There's a couple of ways through this swamp. The path on the left. Fuck. Fuck, keep away from me, alligator. Get the fuck away from me, alligator. Get the fuck away from me, alligator. Just gonna come up here for some air. Oh fuck, did I pick up the bug spray? If I didn't, I'm gonna kick myself if I didn't pick up the bug spray. I didn't deploy even if I did though, so it's no point. And we got some... You just gotta go exploring this game, because people just leave ammo and grenades just lying around the jungle. Because why wouldn't they? No one else is here. I'm not here. This is a stealth operation. They don't know I'm here. They don't know that they're leaking their precious equipment to me. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, brown face. Great. Raindrops falling on my head. So let's be a bit more racially sensitive and put on woodland paint instead. So yeah, swimming about, drain some of our stamina. Fuck. Yeah. Yes, Eva. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. We can just go this way, but I want to climb this tree. I don't remember exactly what's at the end of this tree, but I just remember it's something good, and I think we all want something good. Anyway, there should be a leech on me. Yeah, there it is. Stab it off? No. Cigar. Yeah, that's all we have to do. If you ever get a leech on you, just take your cigar, which is apparently lit at all times, and just burn it off of your body. It's really that simple. Anyway, climb this tree by pressing triangle. And shit, I didn't eat something, so I'm going to have low stamina. I'm probably not be able to make this. Fuck. Oh, that's fine. It gives me an excuse to eat something. I will now make good on my promise and not kill that snake for no good reason. I will eat the snake. Can I not skip this? Okay, I can skip it. Tasty! See, Snake enjoys a good meal of snake. He is... Snake, specifically codenamed Naked Snake, later codenamed Big Boss, spoilers. He is not only... fuck! That's a wound to my legs, and it sets me back about fucking 2 minutes worth of swimming, and I now have more leeches on my body because I have to swim through the fucking swamp again. I'm going to try this one more time, and then I'm just going to take the fucking walk out of this here path. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he is not merely a connoisseur, he is the snake of snakes. He is Ouroboros. He is a snake that eats its tail and gains substance from its own body, for the other snakes are him. He is Snake. In the language of the Sioux, Sioux means snake, and he is Snake. Let's try that one more time. I don't remember what I'm doing wrong. I felt like I should just be able to walk over this. Oh, I get it. Whenever I say I don't know what I'm doing wrong, instantly as the words are coming out of my mouth, I'll remember what it is I'm supposed to do. Keep going. Don't just stop. Just because I changed the camera around. Keep going. Alright. Would you jump off this rope onto that rope down there and hope you could grab onto it and not fall into a swamp full of leeches and crocodiles? Yeah, me neither. But Snake would, and I'm just acting in character as Snake. It's just what you gotta do if you want to be a stone cold badass. God, Snake's gloves are sexy. Look at them, just like rubber fingerless gloves that reach up to his sleeves for no particular reason beyond pure aesthetic. I like those. I want those. It's better be good, whatever it is I came here for. Croc cap! Yeah! Right, first off, I don't mind bothering taking these off. I'm just going to have to jump in the fucking boggy... Oh, broken bone. That's fine. Broken bones heal on their own. Leeches will continuously drain your stamina, which is part of the reason why I was running out so quickly there. Backpack. Crocodile cap. Yeah! Yeah, I'm a crocodile, Mom. Anyway, yeah, there's two routes into and out of the next area. Fucking have to leech. Bye. Okay. There's two routes into and out of the next area, and I think the area after that... No, it's just one route to the next area after that. But anyway, this is just a bit of a prelude to the game opening up a little bit and giving you a bit more decisions. Anyway, you might be able to see this wire in front of me, which is attached to... I don't really see how it's attached to it, but it's attached to that big weight over there. It's going to come slamming down and cause Snake a hassle. So I'm just going to cut it and... Fuck! What happened to my feet? Oh. It just cut there. It's fuck! I hope my capture's okay. The screen just went black for a second. If my capture has failed me, I'm going to be very upset. I guess it has been half an hour. I swear to God I didn't turn off the capture as a half an hour ago. I didn't set up that setting. At least I don't think so. I'm going to just check that though. Hang on.